if we're honest with each other, losing weight can feel like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube while blindfolded. One day you're told to eat 6 small meals a day, boost your metabolism, and the next day you hear that intermittent fasting is the only way. Some say it's all about cutting fat, while others swear carbs are the enemy. And somehow, no matter what you try, the scale just laughs at you. But here's the truth. It's probably not you. It's the outdated, oversimplified weight loss advice we've been given for decades. Losing weight and keeping it off is not just about eating less and moving more. It's about understanding how your body actually works and using that knowledge to work with it instead of against it. So today we are breaking it all down and simplifying it. If you've been struggling to lose weight, the answer isn't in another crash diet or another punishing workout routine. It's in the 5 game-changing truths that I'm sharing with you today that will finally set you free. Number 1, your carb intake is keeping you stuck in fat storage mode. Carbs are delicious. Let's just get that out of the way. Who doesn't love a warm, buttery piece of bread, right? Or a giant plate of pasta. But if you're struggling to lose weight, it's time to talk about what those carbs are actually doing inside your body. Every time you eat carbohydrates, whether it is sugar, bread, rice, pasta, yes, even the whole grains, or it's a high sugar or starch fruit or vegetable like carrots, potatoes, bananas, mangoes, and so many more, your body takes these and breaks them down into glucose, aka blood sugar, that spikes insulin, and insulin is the hormone responsible for deciding whether your body is going to burn fat or store it. Here's the simple truth. When insulin is high, your body stores fat. When insulin is low, your body burns fat. If you're eating a high carb diet all the time, meaning all day, every day, your insulin levels are never really getting a break, which means your body never taps into the stored fat for energy, aka the fat on the body. Instead, it just keeps running on sugar and storing that extra fat for later. This most often shows up in the midsection of the body. It starts out as a muffin top and then spreads out until the entire midsection is fully expanded. Why here? It's the easiest access point for the body to store and later reach for the stored fat energy. Follow me? Think of it like this. If you have a fridge full of fresh food, in this case, the glucose from carbs, your body isn't going to bother digging into the frozen foods in the back of the freezer. In this scenario, you're stored fat on the body. But if you stop constantly restocking the refrigerator, eventually it has no choice but to reach for what is in the storage. This is why lowering carbs can be such a game changer. You don't need to cut them out completely, just enough to encourage your body to switch from burning sugar to burning fat. Stick to animal protein, healthy fats, and fiber-rich veggies and fruits, and you'll see a massive difference in your hunger, energy levels, and the ability to lose weight. If you have no idea how or what is too much or enough, I'll include a simple app and there is a free version that I recommend to all my clients in the description of the video. Number 2, you're exercising the wrong way, or maybe not at all. So raise your hand if you ever thought, I just need to do more cardio. I'm guilty of this. I used to think this way for years, but here is the reality. Endless cardio is not the magic bullet for weight loss. In fact, too much of it can backfire, causing your body to hold on to fat instead of burning it. Before we get to the simple way of exercise, just a reminder that you cannot out-exercise a bad diet. Okay, let's get back to it. The real key of impactful exercise, building muscle. As we age, we start to lose muscle. Gotta love aging. And muscle is what keeps our metabolism firing. The more muscle we have, the more calories we burn, even at rest. Yes, that's right. Muscle is like a metabolic insurance policy. The more you have, the harder your body works for you, even when you're binge watching your favorite show on Netflix. So if you're only doing cardio, you're missing out on the secret weapon for long-term fat loss. strength training. And no, you do not need to lift heavy weights or spend hours in the gym. Even simple body weight exercises like squats, lunges, push-ups, resistant bands can help you build lean muscle, boost your metabolism, and sculpt your body in ways that cardio never can. Isometric exercise offers benefits like improved strength and blood pressure regulation, especially when done repeatedly over time. For example, include planks, wall sits, and holding yoga poses. Before I gym, I used to do these 3 simple morning exercises in less than 10 minutes, and trust me, give it a try and you will feel the difference. And let's not forget the power of walking. Walking is underrated. A 30-minute walk daily, or at least 3 days a week, helps improve circulation, lowers stress hormones, and keeps your metabolism humming. You don't need to kill yourself with intense workouts. Just move your body consistently in a way that you enjoy. Up next, number 3, stress is keeping you stuck and keeping you from burning your belly fat. You can have a perfect diet, but without stress reduction, it's still going to work against you to lose weight. Why? Cortisol. Cortisol is your main stress hormone, and when it's consistently elevated, it does 2 things. It tells your body to store fat, especially around your belly, and increases cravings for sugar and carbs. So that's why many people reach for the chocolate, the chips, or the ice cream when overwhelmed and stressed out. When your stress levels are high, your body goes into survival mode, thinking that it needs to hold on to the fat for an emergency. It can also make you crave comfort foods because sugar temporarily lowers cortisol, but at the cost of spiking your insulin. Seeing the cycle here? So how do we break this vicious cycle? We have to learn how to manage our stress. This doesn't mean quitting your job and moving to a tropical island, though let's be honest, that would be really nice. But small daily habits can make a huge difference. We don't need to overcomplicate it. Just 5 minutes of deep breathing can dramatically lower your cortisol levels. Movement, like a short walk outside, works wonders. Laughter and connection, like hanging out with people who make you laugh, literally reduces stress hormones. Stress is a silent weight loss killer, but the good news is that you can control it. Up next, number 4. Now, if you're not prioritizing sleep, it's ruining your metabolism. Raise your hand if you've ever said, I'll sleep when I'm dead, or you're constantly up until 11 or 12 o'clock at night watching Netflix. Been there, done that. But here's the truth. If you're not sleeping well, your body is actively working against your weight loss goals. Poor sleep does a lot of damage, including increasing ghrelin, the hunger hormone, which makes you hungrier and crave more junk. Cue those nighttime snacking binges. Decreasing leptin, the fullness hormone, so that you don't feel satisfied after eating. Slowing your metabolism and increasing cortisol, leading to weight gain, especially belly fat. In short, lack of sleep equals weight loss nightmare. Now, if you're trying to lose weight, fixing your sleep should be just as important as fixing your diet. Set a bedtime routine and ditch the screens at least an hour before bed. Maybe try reading a book instead. Your body, and I promise your waistline, will thank you. And number 5 is a big one, and it's one that no one is talking about or willing to address most times, and it's your mindset, and it's secretly sabotaging you. This might be the most important point of all. What you believe about your weight loss determines your results. I'm talking about your subconscious. If you've convinced yourself that you have a slow metabolism, or that you've always been overweight and it's just who I am, your brain is going to find ways to prove it to you. Your thoughts shape your actions. Your actions shape your habits. Your habits shape your results. So instead of thinking, this is impossible, shift your mindset to tell yourself, I'm in control of my health, my body is capable of change, and every choice I make moves me closer to my goals. Now, when you change how you're thinking about weight loss, you unlock the power to make it happen. It might sound so simple, and simple isn't always easy, but making this habit change might just be the game changer if you're doing the rest and still struggling. So, final thoughts. Losing weight isn't about suffering, restriction, or willpower. It's about understanding your body and working with it, not against it. So, quick recap. Lower your carbs, build muscle, manage your stress, prioritize your sleep, and shift your mindset. And I promise you'll finally see the results that you have been hoping and working so hard for. Your body wants to be healthy. You just have to give it the right set of tools. I would love to hear from you. Drop a quick comment and let me know what part for you has been missing. I am so happy to have spent a little time with you today. And until next time, be good to yourself and be good to others.